Hi students! How is everything going? I hope that all of you are safe and sound and you have enjoyed your long winter break. Welcome back to the second semester for this year. Let's start with the first vocabulary lesson that we are going to tackle in this term. Unit 5, Lesson 1, entitled Journeys. What is the first thing that pops up in your mind whenever you hear or read the word journey? Yes, out of question. A leap of happiness is felt in your heart because journey means tours, practicing many activities, and learning. Learning is a strong reason why people love to travel. They want to experience something unfamiliar and go back home with new skills or knowledge. People may travel to learn something specific like new languages, for example, new cuisine, and cuisine means dishes, plates, food, and as the common saying goes, good food is a good mood. They also like to learn about culture, and culture means the way of life, especially the general customs and beliefs of a group of people at a particular time. So let's start with the discussion question that we always start our vocabulary session with. Travelers to foreign countries learn about the cultures of the local people discussed. One of the most important things that anyone travels to foreign country wants to know or to learn about is how the local people live, their cultures, their beliefs, their traditions, how they live, their history as well, their cuisine, the, their favorite plate, their language. What about you? What do you think? This is culture, noun, culture, noun. By the way, every country has its own culture, but distinct this country. Okay, and the word culture, as we said, the way of life, especially the general customs and beliefs of a group of people at a particular time. Culture, culture. So please open your pupils book, page 52. We are going to read the book reviews and say which two books are most helpful for people who are planning a journey. So, the first book, Journeys of a Lifetime, 500 of the world's greatest trips. This 400-page guide features breathtaking photography and has been put together by several of National Geographic's best travel writers. It provides useful information for travelers who enjoy a challenge and who aren't afraid to travel to remote corners of the globe. Journeys of a Lifetime is a must for anyone who will be heading off on a voyage of discovery in the near future, as it covers all continents and gives advice on traveling by all possible means of transport. There are also plenty of ingenious ideas to make sure your trip will be, without doubt, the journey of a lifetime. The highlighted words are the words that we are going to discuss in the upcoming slides. Photography, 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 noun. This is printed material like a book or magazine. Photography. Travel writer, travel writer, travel writer, noun. This is a person who writes about places he or she has visited. Travel writer. Useful, useful, adjective, effective, helping you to get or achieve what you want. Useful. challenge, 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 noun, something difficult that tests your ability and skills, challenge. Remote, 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 adjective, far, away, remote. Globe, 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 noun, the world or a map of the world made in the shape of a bowl, globe, globe. Voyage of discovery, voyage of discovery. This is a journey to learn new things. Voyage of discovery. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Enough or more than enough or a large amount. Plenty. Ingenious, ingenious, ingenious. Adjective. An ingenious plan, idea or object works well and is the result of clever thinking and new ideas. Ingenious. Let's discuss the second book, The 100 Best Worldwide Vacations to Enrich Your Life by Pam Grout. If you have decided that you are going to do more than just relax on your next holiday, then this book is for you. Pam Grout believes travel should be much more than leisure and encourages travelers to spend their time constructively or in aid of a worthy cause. She presents 100 ideas for activity holidays of all descriptions, from learning a skill such as cooking and painting to helping to rebuild communities. The book provides invaluable travel information for holidays that will broaden your horizons. So again, the words or the highlighted words are the words that we are going to discuss. Enrich, enrich, enrich. Verb. To improve the quality of something specially by adding things to it. Enrich. Encourage, encourage, encourage. Verb. To give someone the courage or confidence to do something. You're doing a great job. Success is a step ahead of you. Encourage, encourage. Worthy, worthy, worthy. Adjective. Deserving respect, admiration, or support from people. Worthy. Community, community, community. Noun. The people who live in the same area or town. Community. Invaluable, invaluable, invaluable. Adjective. Means extremely useful. Invaluable. Broaden, broaden, broaden. Verb. To increase something or cause it to become wider. Broaden, expand, widen somebody's horizon. To increase his or her knowledge and experience. So let's discuss the third book, National Geographic World Atlas for Young Explorers, third edition. This award-winning publication has been updated to include all the latest facts and figures concerning current world geography to make sure young readers have up-to-date knowledge of our world and its people. The atlas is interactive and is linked to a website where users can take part in activities like viewing a reconstruction of the Titanic and playing games that instruct them about the nature of tornadoes. The atlas will not only educate but also stimulate our young explorers without calling for them to leave the safety of their bedrooms. Parents and children alike will love it. Atlas, atlas, atlas. Noun. A book containing maps. Update, update. Verb. To add the most recent information to something or to make something more modern in the way it looks or operate. Update. Facts and figures. Facts and figures. We use this phrase to refer to detailed information. Facts and figures. Current, current, adjective. Current, happening or existing now. Interactive, interactive, adjective. Interactive, allows you to communicate directly with it or involves talking and working together. Reconstruction, reconstruction. Noun. Reconstruction, the process of building or creating something again that has been damaged or destroyed. Educate, educate. Verb. Educate means teach or give someone information about a particular subject. Stimulate, stimulate. Verb. To encourage someone by making them excited about and interested in something. Explorer, explorer. Noun. Someone who travels through an unknown area to find about it. So let's discuss the fourth and the last book, In Motion. The African American Migration Experience by Howard Dodson and Sylviane A. Dewey. In Motion takes readers on a fascinating journey. It traces the roots of the 35 million Americans of African descent and analyzes the phases of both voluntary and enforced migration that they experienced. The book shows how the strong cultures and well-organized communities from which, the migrants came enabled them to survive these migrations and settle in and develop the Americas, as well as taking a good look at the past. The book also shows the effects these migrations are going to have on the future. So let's discuss the highlighted. Trace, trace, trace. Verb. To find somebody or something that has disappeared, or to find the origins of when something began or where it came from. Root, root. Noun. A family origins or the particular place you come from. Descent, descent. Noun. Family origins as well. Noun. Enforce. Enforce. Verb. To make people obey a rule or law, or to force someone to do something. Well organized. Well organized. Adjective. Well planned and well arranged. Enable. Verb. Enable. To make it possible for someone to do something or for something to happen. Survive. Survive. Verb. To continue to live normally in spite of many problems. So, the comprehension part, write A, B, C, or D. Which book encourages people to do something useful? Yes, B. Book B, the second book. Number 2, contains the latest information on a subject. C. Number 3, has definitely been written by more than 2 people. A. Is aimed at children. C. Looks at historical voyages. D. Promotes creative holidays. B. Talks about people who didn't return from their journeys. D. Includes exceptionally good photography. A. Okay. Complete the sentence with these words. Family trees help us get to know our roots. Atlas contain map of every country on the globe. They do not have any current plans to go on holiday. We were given some ingenious ideas on how to travel on a low budget. There are many people of British descent in Australia. There are 2 interactive DVDs with this guide book. An affix is a set of letters generally added to the beginning or end of a root word to modify its meaning. The 2 main types of affixes are prefixes and suffixes. The affix that we are going to tackle in this lesson is affix en. You can either use it as a prefix or a suffix. Prefix and suffix change the word into another part of speech. For example, rich. Rich is an adjective. If we put en as a prefix, it will be enrich. And enrich as a part of speech is verb. Okay, so affix is used to change the part of speech from noun to verb, from adjective to verb, and so on. Okay, page 53, write en as a prefix or a suffix. Okay, number 1, enable. 2, broaden. 3, enforce. 4, enlighten. 5, enrich. 6, sharpen. 7, shorten. 8, ensure. Okay, exercise B, complete the paragraph with the correct form of the verbs from A. At the age of 17, I decided it was time to broaden my horizon and go on a trip of a lifetime. I packed my rucksack and made all the necessary arrangements that would enable me to travel by train through Europe. Traveling by train in various countries would enrich my life as I would gain experience, see wonderful sights, and also sharpen my language skills. Everything was going well until the second week of the trip. I was in Paris waiting on a busy platform when something happened that made me shorten my trip. I broke my arm. I was zipping up my rucksack when I was pushed onto the track by the man who was standing next to me. The man denied that he had done it, but a woman had seen what had happened and she enlightened the police officers when they arrived. In the end, I was pleased that the police had been there to enforce the law, and thanked the woman who gave evidence to ensure that the man was charged with the crime. But I was still sad because my trip was over. Enlighten. Enlighten with prefix and suffix "n". Enlighten means to give someone knowledge and understanding. Enlighten me with the problem, please. Tell me, teach me, please. This is sharpen. Excellent. Sharpen. Sharpen means to make something sharp or sharper, to make something stronger or to improve something. So it has two meanings, either to sharp your pen, okay, or pencil, of course, to sharp your pencil, or to make something better, okay, to develop something. This is sharpened, to make something better. Shorten, 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 shorten. What do I mean by shorten? To make something shorter. Make something shorter, shorten. Ensure, ensure. Make sure something will happen properly, okay? Ensure, ensure. Certain, something certain.